So here's a few facts about water and how to stay hydrated, or why it's important to stay hydrated more than what the recommended is and more than what the average person gets as well in terms of intake. So obviously the recommended, or you may have heard, it's important for people to get about 8 ounces of water in. And that's a myth that has been around for quite a while, and something that I've done for quite a while myself in a sense. But I think that roughly equates to about 2.5 or 2.3 liters to be exact, I think it is, of water. And that's okay, but I would personally recommend more, okay? It depends on the person, okay? Let's say there's a small man, may need a certain amount of water and may need less water than a 6 foot woman who weighs 100 kilograms. If that man weighs 60 kilograms, 70 kilograms, whatever it's going to be as well. So it depends on the type of person you are, how much you weigh. As a rule of thumb, you want to consume 1 liter per 25 kilograms of body weight. Okay, so if you are 50 kilograms, you'd have 2 liters. If you are 75 kilograms, you'd have 3 liters, etc. And be in that kind of ballpark. And if you are someone who weighs 100 kilograms, you want to be literally aiming towards that bracket or towards that range of the 4 liter mark, okay, to hydrate the body properly. The body is so powerful, so it's important to remember that your body will indicate to you how hydrated or how dehydrated it actually is. So that's through the color of your urine. So if you have dark urine coming out, use that as a sign, as your body saying, we need more water. If you have very clear urine and it's just completely clear, you're in a good space, okay? So use that as an indicator to kind of suggest if you're in a good place with your consumption or not. More times than not, your body's actually going to be quite accurate with telling you how much water you actually need to consume from that as well. Okay. And it's not to dismiss as well that you can still stay hydrated from fruit and vegetables such as, watermelon, apple, pears, spinach, things like that still contain water. That's going to help you to stay hydrated. But it's important to, yes, get fruit and vegetables in, but also to focus on your actual consumption of water. So I'd say as a ballpark, I'd say aim for at least, the average person wants to aim for at least 3 liters as a minimum, I'd say. But obviously, as I mentioned, 1 liter per 25 kilograms of body weight as well. So yeah, that is a few facts about water. A couple little myths that are debunked there, but please do prioritize water. It's not enough to say, or for me to ask you how much water, or how have you drunk a lot of water? How well has your water intake been? And you saying to me or saying to yourself, yeah, I think I've drunk enough. That's the mistake I made when I've been asked that by someone in the past. They're like, oh, how's your water intake? And I'm like, yeah, it's good. Then they said to me, how much? And the first time they said that, I was like, oh, and you start stuttering over it, you don't know. I said, yeah. You might make up a lie. You might say, it's about 2 liters. And it's like, that's not enough. Okay, so the question to ask yourself, and the question I will ask you, is how much water are you consuming? So it's important for you to track and understand how much is going in. Track by the color of your urine as well. Okay, so anytime I ask that question, give me the number. If you need something that's going to help you to track your water intake, there's an app that I've used in the past and still continue to use that gives me a reminder. Original name, it's called Drink Water Reminder. Now I know you can find that on iOS apps. I'm not too sure about Android. I don't think there is, but I'm sure there's a lot of different water apps out there, no matter what processor that you're on with your apps as well, or your phone or your device. They will give you reminders to prompt you, and it's important to follow on those prompts. They'll give you graphical representations that keep it engaging and, dare I say, fun, to keep you with tracking your water efficiently as well. But please do treat your body like a car. It just needs to be looked after, given TLC, and it'll look after you as well. Okay, so that's water. I'll see you in the next video.